Let's look at some focus exercises now to strengthen that mental muscle of focus. First, have clear goals and process. So every time you walk out to train, you should know exactly what you want to accomplish and how to go about doing that. If you don't, talk to your coaches, because if you go into practice without clear goals and a clear process and focus, you're not going to get better. You're not going to have a good quality training session. Identify and limit distractions. Like I said a minute ago, if you can figure out what things distract you, then you can do things to minimize those. So for example, if you're in the locker room before a competition and there's all kinds of activity around you and everybody's making a lot of noise and there's music playing and that's really distracting, you need to go somewhere else, maybe into the showers or some other room where you can be more focused. And what you just did was you identified and limited those distractions that were getting in the way of your focus. Mental imagery, you're going to see this come up a lot. Such a powerful tool for focus, to see and feel yourself performing the way you want. A couple of benefits here in terms of focus. If you're focusing on imagery, you're blocking out distractions. You're not paying attention to things that distract you. Also, when you do imagery, by definition, you are focusing on your performances. And not only that, you're focusing on seeing yourself perform well and doing the things necessary for you to find success. Breathing, another great tool for focus, as well as I talked about earlier for intensity. Simply, very deliberately and consciously taking deep breaths, either slow ones or more intense ones, depending upon your intensity. When you do this breathing, you focus on it, you're blocking out distractions, plus it has that extra benefit of helping you reach your ideal intensity and feeling comfortable there, which also will help your focus, because the more comfortable you are, the more focused you'll be. Another powerful tool that I'll talk about in a few classes is routines. That is, if you have a set process you go through before training, before competitions, and by focusing on your routine, what's happening? Two things. You're not focusing on distractions around you, and you're focusing on things that comprise your routine that will help you be prepared to perform your best. Message on your equipment. I actually discovered this when I was a young athlete myself, and it's very difficult, especially the day of a competition. There's obviously a lot of activity, a lot of excitement, to remember to focus on the things that will help. So what I encourage you to do is to write down messages on your equipment, and whatever kind of equipment you have in your sport. It might just be on your hand, for example. A couple of words that will remind you to do what you need to do. So it might be breathe. It might be attack if you want to be more aggressive. It might be something technical related to body position or something like that. So these messages are something that when you're in the heat of preparation to compete, and you might not necessarily remember what you need to focus on, you simply look down at that message on your equipment or on your hand, and you go, oh yeah, that's what I need to focus on. These messages on equipment are great reminders of a good focus. Overall, I have something called the 3 Ps, and this is just an overall way to think about what you need to focus on. First, you want to focus on positive things, not negative. Things that will build confidence, make you feel more comfortable, make you feel more positive. Second is focus on the process. What do you need to do? What do you need to do to perform your best? Is it technical? Is it tactical? Is it mental? Is it communicating with teammates? But focusing on what you need to perform your best, not on the results. And third, focus on the present, the now. What do I need to do now to perform my best? Not what happened in the past, the last play, the last set, whatever your sport, or what might happen in the future if you have a great result or you have a bad result. Focus on the present. What do I need to do now? So it's a good overall way to approach focus, 3 Ps. Focus on positive things, focus on the process, focus on the present. Hello, I'm Dr. Jim Taylor, and thanks for watching my Prime Sport vlog segment. To learn more about my Prime Sport online courses, please click on the image of the sprinter in the lower right of your screen. To watch other Prime Sport segments, please click on the window in the upper right of your screen. Until next time, when you compete, have fun and leave it all out there.